go.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Bobbi Jo and Sheena Show. We have two friends and colleagues just here to spread joy and love and some great information to the world. Hope you're all doing great. For those of you that are new, welcome. I'm Bobbi Jo and this is my BFF Sheena. Today we're going to talk about, I have this little book that somebody gave me and it's a spiritual diary. And it says here for September 12th, whenever you're listening, you can always apply it today, no matter if it's a year from now or what. If your mind is fully identified with your activities, you cannot be conscious of the law. But if you are calm and receptive to it within while being active without, you are rightly active. Let's talk about this.
That's deep, deep, deep. I mean, stop this, replay it again. Oh, and by the way, while you're at that, like and subscribe, it does help. Get this message out to more people if you really, really like it. And so here's the thing that you know, that I couldn't believe that Bobbi Jo read that to me, because that's exactly what I had this morning. You know, for 2 hours, I was just literally contemplating on this, is that so many times we run into our activity with yesterday's feelings. So maybe it was yesterday wasn't such a good day, and then you run into today with the same feelings and you do the activity. What I have learned is that it's not the activity. You could be consistent and persistent with the activity. And Bobbi Jo knows this about me and about, you know, where I've been, that consistent and persistent with the activity. But if I'm not consistent and persistent with the attitude towards myself, this is the driving force of everything, you know. So if I'm in a good place and I do my activity, I will get good results. If I'm in not a good place and I do the same activity, I will get not good results. That's what I've taken from there. And what I noticed as well is that where I didn't feel right in me. So when it says that, you know, this will, well, I think the last sentence was something about being right. Well, most of my life, I just felt wrong. Anybody else feel that? You know, like just wrong being you. You know, I was always wrong, so it didn't really matter, you know, but I just thought everybody felt like that and thought that was normal. But actually it says, you know, like only the righteous will enter the kingdom of heaven. Now, what that means is it's just like when you feel right in you, then you will feel good, regardless, not because of the activity, but because you just feel good. The whole world could come crashing down around you and you'll still keep smiling. Can you do that today?
Yeah, that's a hard one. I don't know what to even say after you, Sheena. It's about not being reactive, that we create, which is all we ever talk about. We create from the inside out, moving into the action and the feeling of what it is that we want. What is it we desire? How is it we choose to feel? Let's say you had a fight with somebody or something happened yesterday or last week. We keep energetically bringing that into today, so we can never get over that. So when we start to just pause and really look at the icky situation, a lot of times we don't want to look at the situation. And a lot of times if we just stop and look at that situation or look at what was happening and become okay with it and settle into our body, then definitely the situation is going to change. That law of what you're focusing on is going to change. And you've got to be all right with you first. And that's what happens here. You know, as mindset coaches, it's taken me, I'm still working up to 5 years. I feel like for every decade, it's another year that I have to keep doing this work to rewind the effects of the mental conditioning, the programming that I have had for years. Like Sheena said, we thought this is a normal way to act and to be, and a lot of guilt, a lot of stuff. And a lot of times we don't want to even own that. We want to just put it onto someone else and point. But what do we say about that when you point? There's three fingers just coming right back at you. And that is always a hard pill to swallow for people. Like, well, I didn't. I mean, Sheena saw it. Sheena was here for a month with me in August, and it was great because I was so tripped up going up to New England by my old paradigms. And it was just really interesting because, you know, down here in Alabama, I'm living in the house. I control my situations, but traveling and being with other people and people not thinking the same way you do and people voicing their opinions that are so different than mine, and to catch yourself and go, it doesn't all matter. But you find that, especially when people would insult you to your face, it's kind of hard not to be reactive. But when you can just go, hey, I'm cool, that's their perception, they're just coming from their own shit, then you can righteously be okay with everything in the world. I don't know, just throwing that out there. What do you have to say?
Yeah. And whenever you're there, like basically you make the decision, I'm happy regardless. I'm at peace regardless. And so somebody could literally say something to you and you just, I mean, I've had a few, few things in the last couple of weeks myself that I've been quite sort of shocked, but it's bounced off me because I just wasn't expecting it. And so it literally bounced off me. And I literally would walk to the next mirror and look at the mirror and actually go, I'm so glad I'm me and not them. So what I noticed was that my reaction was love. I went into my heart straight away and I just quoted, I love you, I trust you. Thank you. I am so blessed. And then when I walked to the mirror, I just went, I'm so glad I'm me. It's like, thank you for being me, because I don't want to be that person, So remember, not everything is about us. If you start to notice that it starts to bounce off you, because I'm practicing going within, going within, going within. And I always remember that saying was, if you don't go within, you go without. And so, so true.
And I just want to end on this. You said it perfectly. Not everything is about us. Someone recently gave me a book too, and it said there, we're always trying to make ourselves happy. And it said that those who are the most self-serving are the ones who are most miserable. So isn't that true? Because it's not always about us. And it's like when we're in a bad mood, I know this is how I coach, and probably Sheena too, that when I'm in a bad mood or you're in a bad mood, go call someone, tell them how much you love them. Go do something for somebody else and watch that vibration shift in yourself, because that's what a feeling is. Just the vibration. Look at Bobbi Jo. She's feeling happy because you can see the vibration, right? Or when I'm really pissed off, you'll know it. You can feel it from me. I have to.
But you can still be happy in your pissed offness. It's just owning your pissed offness. That's the thing that I got, was just what. So you can't be happy, sad, angry. You can be anything you flipping well want, but just own it. Yeah, I'm angry today and I feel right being angry. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just enjoying the show. The Bobbi Jo and Sheena show.
And that is the key right there. My favorite word, awareness. Awareness that, you know what, I am feeling angry and it is okay to be that way.
Yes.
But that's all.
There you go. I think we'll end on that one, because it was just, remember to like and subscribe if you got something from this and you think other people should know, share it as well. Remember to comment. I would love to know what you want to hear about, and we'll talk about that next. So I don't know. I'll see you next time.
See you soon.